Hello young artists, welcome back to another Art for Kids Sunday. Today we're going to be drawing a lion. So grab your paper and your colored pencils and let's get started.
Alright guys, for the first step we're going to draw the head, and it's going to be an oval as we usually start out with the head. There's not going to be much above the head, it's going to be a little hair, so as long as you're down, not the very top of your paper, you should be fine. So I'm going to make my oval maybe right here. I think that's good. Alright, next step is going to be step 2. And in step 2 we're going to draw in the ears, and we're going to draw in the mane that goes around his head here. So let me kind of solidify my oval that I want to use. So maybe kind of like that. Alright, so we're going to do an ear on this side. And it's just going to come from the top of the head here, and it's going to be a kind of a circle, and it's going to go right over there. And then on the inside here we're going to do another circle like that. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing over on this side, just like we did there. Try to keep them the same size. How's that look? Does that look the same size? Actually, the one on the right looks a little bigger. I kind of like that one on the left though, so I'm gonna try to reduce this one in size here. I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think that's close enough. Alright, so let's do the mane that goes around his face now. So I'm going to start from the ear right here on the left, kind of the right side of the left ear, and we're just going to make a curved shape like that, and then we're going to make a little jagged mark for a hair, and then we'll do another jagged mark up like that, make it come down right there, and then we'll do another curved shape that meets up with that ear right over there. So that's our top part of our hair. Let's do this part down here. So we're going to come out from the side of the face here, and we're just going to make a kind of a fish hook type shape just like that, and then we're going to start right here. We're going to intersect with that, and we're just going to keep doing that until we get kind of about right here, and then we're going to make a point, and then we're going to make another point, and then we're going to go off this way. Kind of like that. I think that's good. So there is step 2 done. Let's move on to step 3. So in step 3 we're going to draw in the facial features. So let's get the eyes situated first. So they're going to be perfect circles, or as perfect as you can make them. I'm going to put one maybe right there, and then we'll do another one over here on this side, kind of spread them apart a little bit, try to make them the same size. I think that's pretty close. And then we're going to do a nose here in the middle, and we're going to do like a smile, kind of like that, and then we're going to round the ends, and we're going to do like that. That's going to be the nose. Alright, and then we're going to do a curved line out from the bottom, and a curved line out from the bottom on that side, and then we'll put like a little line on the edge right there. So that will be the mouth, and then above the nose, a little curved line like that over the nose is good. Alright, let's do some eyebrows. So I'm going to do one right there, like a little raindrop. We'll do one right there. Do they look okay? Yeah, I think they look fine. I can make this one a little bit longer. Okay, and then for the eyes, we're going to have a line that's going to go around it. So just try to make another circle around that line. And then we're going to put like a little eyelash right there, and we'll put one right there in the bottom. So kind of like that. And then here we'll do the same thing. Try to do a line all the way around it. Alright, and then we'll do a little point right there, and we'll do a little point right over there. I think that point is a little wonky. We'll take that one off, and maybe make it go up like that. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that is step 3 done. Let's move on to step 4. Okay, so step 4, we're going to put in the body, and it's just going to be an oval. So we're going to start over here, and we're going to end up right here. We're just going to connect that together. So kind of like that. Alright, and then we're going to, let's see, maybe I want this to kind of angle down more. Yeah, that's better. Shorten it a bit so it's not so long. Yep. Alright, let's do the tail. So we're going to have a curved line like that, and we're going to have another one right below it, keeping that same. Actually, it's kind of getting fatter there. We want it to get thinner. Maybe I'll start from this side. So we'll start thin, then we'll connect. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and then on the end of that, we're going to put a little fuzzy thing like that around it. Alright, so that is step 4 done. Let's move on to step 5. Okay, so step 5, we're going to put in his legs, and we're going to start up here. We're going to come down like that, and we're going to make a foot. So a curved shape like that, and then we're going to go up like that. So kind of pay attention to how I'm doing the curves here. So we start here and we curve into the right a bit, and then we start to go back out. And then we have this curve right there. Okay, and then the bottom of the foot's going to be on the ground. And then we're going to have this come up, curve in, and then back out as it touches the body. And you can make these curves a little bit, not so much curved. So if I wanted to maybe do it like that, that's fine too. Alright, so that's one foot. Actually, while we're here, let's just do the toes. Just two little curved lines like that for the toes. Alright, now this front leg here is going to be over the body. That one's behind the body, because that's the back side. So we're going to have a curved line come up about right there. We're going to have it come down like here. And then we're going to have another curved shape like this. Have a foot. Have it curve in a bit. And then we're going to come up over across the body again. And then we can erase this body line right there, because this one is going to be in front. So I'm going to put this in better, and then we're going to put in toes. Maybe 3 toes on that one. Maybe some of you are asking, why did you put 2 here and 3 here? So that foot might be turned a bit more, so that back toe might be hidden a bit. This is kind of more towards the front, so we might be able to see one more toe. Alright, so let's do the back leg here. And I guess it's better probably to start here at the back where his tail is. And then curve that down right there. And then we can make a foot. And then we'll have it go like that. And then we'll have this come up right there. Yeah, that turned out much better. And we'll put a couple toes here. Alright, and then we have the 4th leg, which is going to be in the back here, kind of hidden. So we're going to have it come out maybe about right there. We'll do it right have it kind of go up right there. And we'll put a couple toes in on that one. Alright, and that is step 5 done. Okay, let's move on to step 6. Step 6 is going to be kind of some background. We're going to give him something to stand on this time instead of just drawing the lion only. So I'm going to erase this reference line I put in there. Let me fix this foot here. Alright. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to do like a little piece of ground he's standing on. So it's going to curve from this side over there, and maybe it come across there, and then that part's going to be hidden behind his stomach, and it's going to come out. So if we're imagining this line continuing, and come out right over there. Okay, and now let's put in some grass. So we'll just do a little jagged shape like that for some grass. Maybe do some grass right here too. Let's do 4 on that one, that way it won't look exactly like that one. And then over here we'll do some grass right there, and then we'll do some right there, and then let's put like a little rock there. Alright, let's do a little mountain or a hill here in the background, so we're going to have just like a curved shape, and then we're going to do another one right here. Maybe a little mountain back there, and then we're going to put a tree on top here. So I'm just going to have a little curved line going up. It's going to be a very stylized tree here. Alright, and then we're just going to do a little jagged shape. Just like that. And that is going to complete our sketch. So our next step will be moving into the coloring process. Okay, so for our first color, we're going to do the orange. That's probably going to be the biggest part. And we're going to color the outsides of the ears, the face, not including the eyebrows or the eyes or the nose, and all of the body and the tail, but not the end of the tail. Alright, so let's get started on that. This will be the part where I speed the video up. You guys can pause it and push play when you're finished coloring yours. Alright guys, we're back. We've got all the orange part done. So let's do the brown part next. So the brown is going to be his mane around his head, the insides of his ears, and the end of his tail. Alright, we're back. We got the brown part done. I'm not sure if I told you guys inside the ears, but yeah, inside the ears also is going to be a brown color. You might want to like push just a little bit harder and make it a little bit darker, or just go over it again. That's fine. Alright, very good. So let's do the beige color next, or the, I have a mocha kind of color. And we're going to do all of the ground with that. And maybe the mountains too. Yeah, I think so. We'll do the mountains also. Or, yeah, I tell you what. We'll do the ground in a lighter beige color, so we won't push very hard. And then when we do the mountain here, we'll push a little bit harder and make it stand out from the ground a little bit. So let's do that part next. Alright, there we are. And on this you can tell I'm not worried about coloring if there's white spots in there, that's fine. I'll just give it a little texture. It don't really matter. For now, for the mountain, like I said, we're going to just push a little harder. Alright, there we go. So you can see it's the same colored pencil, but it's separated from the back, from the ground here in the mountain. You can tell it's two different objects. So that's kind of what we wanted. Alright, very good. Let's go to... Actually, we could have probably done our tree trunk in brown while we were doing the lion part. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Should be very quick. And I'm going to darken it a little bit more than the lion's brown part. Okay, very good. Alright, now we're going to pick up the light green and we're going to do the tree. There we go, we got that part done. Okay, let's do the regular green color now and let's do the grass. So the ones in the front here I pushed a little bit harder, because normally when you see a picture, the things in the foreground that's closer to you are going to be darker than the things in the back. So just kind of give it a little depth there. Okay, now let's do the black. So pick up your black. We're going to do that inside circle of both eyes, the nose, and the eyebrows. Okay, we've got all of our coloring done. So the last step is to go ahead and do the outline. So wherever you have a pencil mark, we're going to outline it in black. Okay, I'm going to pick up the regular green color now, and I'm going to kind of make some little random curved shapes to kind of give our tree a little texture, like there's maybe some leaves on it or something. Just like that. Alright, and we are done. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I think it turned out pretty good. I'd love to see what you guys create if you put it on Instagram and tag it with the hashtag of Art for Kids Sunday and also hashtag Chemmel Does Art. I'll be able to take a look at that and give you a comment on your artwork. Having said that, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Also hit the little bell icon so you'll be notified of when we upload new videos. Share it with your friends. Hit that thumbs up button. All of that helps the channel so much, and it is much appreciated. So with that, I will see you guys next week for another Art for Kids Sunday. Take care and keep practicing.